everyone, my name is Elizabeth Barron. I'm a licensed mental health counselor and psychotherapist here in New York City, specializing in treating women across the reproductive lifespan. So excited to be here today with Dandi to talk all about the intersection between fertility and mental health. Setting boundaries when trying to conceive and going through fertility struggles is essential. I know for so many people, boundaries is such a scary word. It means often like you're doing something to upset someone else. One thing that I always like to explain to women who are struggling with fertility is that it's a really important time to turn inwards rather than externally focused on how other people are feeling about your decisions. Boundaries are essential when we're going through this again. That can often look like physical boundaries, like protecting ourselves from attending a baby shower or a naming or a local diner where there are strollers lined up outside and it just doesn't feel like the right time and safe for our emotions. It can feel logistical. It can feel like boundaries on social media are important, right? To really sort of make sure what we're consuming is serving us during that time period. That can feel so out of control and overwhelming. And then of course there's boundaries where we need to use our words, like saying no. That can be really, really challenging, again, for the person on the receiving end and also for ourselves who don't want to disappoint people around us. And at the same time, what we know is it's incredibly helpful to restore our mental health by telling people that we're in a season right now of choosing ourselves. One thing I encourage women to think about, and with their partner, potentially as a couple, is to think about this as a season of right now. Boundaries are so important right now and forever and ongoing as a parent too, but really in the season of trying to conceive and struggling with it, using this language like right now we can't attend. Today it doesn't work for us. The hope is, of course, and we know you'll be able to attend in the future, but using right now helps us feel really confident and grounded in this season of why you have to make that choice, knowing that it's temporary. Often when we set a boundary, someone might want to shift the boundary or change what you had to say because it doesn't serve them. They really want you at their event or wherever they're sort of expecting you. Try and tell a friend up front, hey, I want to talk to you about something, but I really want to put it out there. I can't change my decision and I don't want you to change it. I really just want you to listen. Don't try and fix my feelings, just listen. Because the fertility landscape doesn't discriminate and people are struggling sort of nationwide and everywhere, right? I think often I get a lot of questions about what's better to communicate, text or phone call. It really depends on the patient, the intended parent, right? I think for so many women, it actually can feel, especially those people pleasers, so scary to talk in person about letting someone down or the perceived of letting someone down. So often text message. I'm a big fan during the trying to conceive time period to use voice notes. I think that the warmth and the kindness in your voice comes across as really authentic without having to do all of the text that doesn't sound right, delete, try again, right? So try and use voice notes as a way to sort of still connect, but not have all of that worry about how someone's gonna react. If you're a friend watching this for somebody in your life who's struggling with fertility, or perhaps you're a mother of a daughter who's struggling, or a neighbor of someone, I have some practical ideas. Step in with assistance that is more specific. Can you offer to pick up your friend's meds, maybe when they're at work and they can't get to the pharmacy in time? I've seen that many times. Can you go grocery shopping for someone who's looking to fuel their body with different ingredients and can't get there themselves? Can you help with household chores? How can you really help this friend focus on their healing rather than all the things they already feel like they need to do? Instead of giving unsolicited advice to your friend, or again trying to fix or change or just cheerlead and rah-rah from the sidelines, I really ask friends of those who are struggling to simply be there, often quiet and still, but being there consistently and ongoing rather than those once in a while kind of check-ins.